Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back, Grand Rising. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network, you guys. We're going to get into another reading to see what you guys need to know. What was I about to say? Need to know? I felt like I was saying need to go and no. So some of you, I don't know, something about where you need to go. I don't know, child. Let's see. Let's see what the messages are. Y'all be sure to like the video, subscribe, you guys. Share the video with someone who you think might need to hear it. And also be sure to engage with the content, you guys. It's very helpful. Anything you need to know is in the description box below. Thinking about possibly starting to open up personal readings again, but I don't know. We're going to see. If you guys want to contribute to the channel at all, we have the GoFundMe in the description box, you guys. Progress is being made. Thanks to all of you being so generous, as always. It's really helpful. I know it gets tiring hearing me explain it in every reading, but sometimes they're new people. Sometimes people come in after a long time, and they don't know what's going on, so I've seen a few comments about people kind of saying like, you know, I like you, but you talk about asking for donations and you make it so uncomfortable. And I'm not trying to make fun of people with that voice, but that's what they sound like, basically saying I'm making them uncomfortable for asking for donations. So I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. But you can never win on social media. You can never win. Everybody's going to be mad about something. And I don't want to make anyone mad, but I also feel like I give a lot. And I'm in a fucked up situation right now. And it's really helpful, you guys, when you're able to donate. And it's just so many people who watch the videos. And I know everybody's struggling. So I'm not trying to make it seem like I deserve help more than others. I don't know what to say about it. I don't like asking for help anyway. You can ask the members in the comments. I didn't even want to say anything about it. So I'm just saying, if you can donate, then cool. If you can't, then cool. We're just going to get into the reading and see what you need to know. I don't want to put a damper on anybody's day. I'm just being real with y'all. Like, that's the state of the world that we're in. People basically saying that they can't watch me anymore because I'm asking for donations. And I just feel like it's a little bit of bullshit. But at the same time, you know, I want to be considerate of everybody. So I just want everybody to be happy. I just want the world to be at peace. That's really all I want. I really just want a world where my children can grow up and not have to worry about predators around every corner and just be at peace. I just want peace. I just want to be able to breathe. So it's all good, you guys. Everything is going well. I want you guys to know that I'm in good spirits and I appreciate all your well wishes, Pisces. What was that? The Pirate. Take time to explore your options. Don't tie yourself down to anyone or anything unless it's moving you towards your vision. Interesting. Yeah, so be single, be independent. That's the thing. It's like, you know, everybody walks around, you know, with different features and different thoughts, and everybody's so unique, but in reality, we're all the same. We're all individual and we're all unique, but that's what makes us the same. So there just comes a time in life, Pisces, where I feel like, you know, we have to make choices. We have to make choices about how we're going to live. We have to make choices about the energy that we're going to have around us. We have to make choices about what we allow and don't allow, what we accept, what we don't accept. And I just don't know if people realize how much they affect others. That's another thing that I was watching, because we were talking about like the near-death experiences that I was watching like on YouTube recently. And that's another thing that I remember them saying, and it's coming to my mind now. And it was about how a lot of the people who had those experiences, when they were brought into that very peaceful place, you know, like with their ancestors or spirit team, they were shown their life, right? And when they were shown their life, they were shown some of the situations where they've said or done things. Like specifically it was a lady who got like hit by a car, and she was riding her bike and she got hit by a car by some lady who wasn't even paying attention. And when she got taken to that very peaceful place, they showed her a situation where she said something super hurtful to her sister. And instead of just seeing it replay, she said she could feel her sister. Like she could feel her reaction, not just see her reaction, because in her waking life, she said that she didn't really see a reaction on her sister's face. Her sister just kind of like walked away and left, you know, the room or whatever. But when she felt her sister's reaction, it took her to a different plane of understanding and existence, because she could literally feel it. And she's not the only one on that channel who I've heard say that, like being able to feel people's emotions. Like I think there was one other person I watched a long time ago, and when it was basically them saying that they took their own life or attempted to, and it didn't work because they came back. But in that moment where people were finding out, this person could feel their reaction to them being gone. And I think it depends. Like, it's kind of funny because even though people say they see different... Dang, scared the mess out of me. Even though people say that they experience different things in those situations, like they may see different environments, and they may be speaking to different people, or their ancestors and spirit guides may materialize in different ways, they still experience the same thing, which is crazy because it makes me think about our reality, right? It makes me think about us as individuals. It makes me think about us as people and how we experience the world, how we experience life, how we experience day to day. And while one person could be having a really great experience, another person could be having a really shitty experience, or vice versa. And then that difference can occur within our own lives, where sometimes we see things positively and then sometimes we see things negatively. I don't know. I'm just the type of person where I just think about these things and I share them with you guys. Like, it's not really so much about the cards. Like, I enjoy the cards because of the imagery and the art, but it's more so about like the self-development. Like, what type of human, what type of being do you want to be? And I've been thinking about that a lot lately, like just with the types of things that I've been experiencing and witnessing, living through. It's like, what type of person do I want to be moving forward? Because we've talked a lot about like walking through this portal, Pisces. And I know some of you guys may want me to just shut up and read the cards, but guess what? Too fucking bad. Goodbye. Because it's more than that. Like, it's deeper than that. And if you really like want to improve your life, it means something to reflect. And I feel like so much in the world nowadays is sped up. We're on autopilot. We're just moving through life and not really being able to tangibly understand what we have in front of us because we're so programmed to not. We're forced to, because these fictitious stipulations and rules and taxations and laws and things are put on us, and some of it's valuable, but a lot of it's extortion at this point. And I think as Pisces, when you talk about those people having near-death experiences and feeling how other people feel and it profoundly changing their life, I think about us. That's what I was thinking about. I'm like, wow. The several of the videos that I watched, just like they were saying, like it was a guy too. He was like, he wasn't that great of a person in his youth because he just wanted to climb to the top and like be where he wanted to be. But he didn't have the greatest childhood, so I can understand why. But him having that experience and feeling the ways that he could have possibly pained another person and actually having to feel it. Pisces, I think about us. And it's like, we feel that every day. We feel that all the time. We feel that even when we're not around people. And I don't think that people understand how much it hurts us, not just to feel pain and to feel hurt, but to also know that we may have caused hurt and pain in another person. I think that's why ultimately, like at the core, we are such good people, like deep down. I think a lot of times the reason why Pisces become deviant isn't because of pure enjoyment. It's a lot of times because of survival. A lot of times it's because of necessity. A lot of times it's because we feel we have no other choice. And I think it's extremely profound to think that even with that being the case, we can still feel everything that's going on around us, even if we are the culprit to that pain. Because it's like when they were explaining it, I was just tripped out. Because I'm like, wow, he's explaining like how I feel when I think in my mind that I'm being hurt, and it registers that I'm being hurt by someone. And it registers that there's some type of negativity being placed, at my feet. I think about it. And I've done this my whole life. And I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I feel like I need to talk about it. I feel it since I was a child. Like when I used to get bullied, and I would like have this gut wrenching, like heart jolting pain because it was hurtful. And in my mind, I could think about all the ways, like those little kids at the YMCA that would bully me, right? I would see their parents pick them up. I would see how some of them weren't necessarily appearing to be as loved as others. Even in my childhood mind, like I knew why I was getting bullied by some of them. And I thought about all the ways as a kid, like of what I could say about your mother. And not just your mama jokes, but like what I could literally say about the pain that I see in your mother when she comes and picks you up. And how I probably notice she cries at night and you hear her on the other side of the wall. I would think about all the ways that I could literally like break a person's soul. But a lot of times I wouldn't do it because I knew it would hurt them and they wouldn't have the same level of understanding as me as a child. So as I grew, every time that I felt attacked or hurt, and I decided to take those negative steps, I knew exactly what that person was feeling. And I chose to do it anyway because I was hurt. And as I've matured, I really see the error of that. Even though there is temptation at times, when I feel pain to do the same thing. But I guess what the point of what I'm saying is basically that, like, now being the person that I am and aspire to be, and seeing everything that I've seen in life, it's not worth it. Like, it's never worth it to lead with hatred because you're coming from a place of like pain or fear. It's never worth it to go to that level. So I just want you guys to know that I don't want to like be that guy who like comes off in a negative way. Like, I'm not very socially professional, I guess. Like, I'm pretty socially awkward, even though it may not seem like it. And it's hard for me to ask for help. So I guess I would just ask that you guys just be kind. Because as much as I want to read for you and figure out what's going on with you, I'm consistently and endlessly bombarded and inundated with what's going on with me. And I'm doing the best that I can not to offend anyone and try to show love the best way that I know how, which is to be of service. And I just love you guys, even though I don't know you guys. And a lot of people will say I'm too transparent, but that's my soul. And I'm not upset right now. I'm sounding upset, but I just believe in us. I believe in me. I believe in the world. Even though it seems pretty bleak right now, I believe in us. And I know that even if it's our circle, in our corner of the internet, I know that we're so powerful that we can make a huge impact and change, okay? I'm not upset, you guys, I promise. I just get very passionate about what I do, and I love what I do, and I really don't want to do anything else. The Rescuer. Just when you felt like giving up, someone will enter your life and assist or support you in your great time of need. Pisces. So somebody's watching. Somebody sees like whatever struggle you're going through. I know y'all see my struggle, but I feel like it's mirrored. Not saying that you're struggling, but like whatever you're going through, because I don't wish to place anything that I'm going through on you guys. And people may think that these readings are about me or that I don't do that shit. So I'm just going to read the way I read, and I'm going to do my best not to feel judged, even though it's really hard. And I know those of you who don't understand what I do or don't do what I do, it's hard for you to understand, but it's extremely heavy pressure, okay? But I do feel like someone sees that you've been pushing really hard. They could be like a lifeguard in your life, and the water is behind Wow. And the mirror is right here. So, like, listen, y'all. I have gifts. I'm not going to let anybody on this internet tell me I don't have gifts. I feel things because I feel them, and I speak on it from my heart. I didn't know this mirror card was under here, but I just said it's like a mirror, did I not? I did. And that's creepy. Like, it's creepy as shit to me. It's been creepy my whole life. I don't get it necessarily, but it is what it is, you know? And I feel like the water is behind here because it's like there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of things that people are feeling right now. And I feel like there's a lot that you feel on a magnified level, just like these binoculars. It's like you feel it and you see it and you sense it on a magnified, deepened level. And I feel like someone also has that ability, or they can sense that you may not be 100% okay. Like, you may not look like you're not okay, but you may not be 100% okay. And whether it's a spirit guide or someone who's in the 5D, not necessarily materialized, or it's a physical person, there is someone here who is going to show up and support you in this time. So believe in yourself, believe in that. And it says the mirror. Everything is a mirror of what's in your inner reality. Well, what's in your inner reality will reflect your outer reality, okay? And it says the innovator, you're not meant to follow the crowd. Choose the path less traveled, and unlock the power of your mind. I don't think I meant to say choose the past, but it came out. There could be ideas that are coming back up from the past that you have that spirit may want you to reflect upon. There may be situations that you deal with. It's kind of like reflecting or reminiscent of the past, but it's going to be improved, like, because you're an innovator. Like, the way that you go about it is going to be more maybe in flow or upgraded. I also feel like some of you guys could possibly have the ability to, like, scry through a mirror, as they call it. There may be something that you're going to be able to help someone with, or that you help someone with, and it's going to be returned to you. But it's not because you expected to get anything in return. It's because you basically are that. Like, you live that. It's because your giving nature, your loving nature, your nurturing nature, your protective nature, all of the ways about you where you try to help people and show people the way and advise people in your own special way. How you try to motivate people and inspire people. How you try to guide them through what you see is being returned to you. Like, all the ways your heart shows up is being returned to you. And I don't think you should wait on somebody to rescue you. I feel like you should move accordingly through life, however you see fit. But what I do feel is that the ways that you show up for other people, just like we talked about yesterday, when it comes to seeing the other side, the ways that you show up for people is being returned to you. Like, tenfold. And I feel like it's going to help you get an idea. Somebody could give you an idea. Look, healing and ascending. Somebody could do something or say something to help you think of something that would help you in your situation. Whatever it is, it's like meant for you and you alone to see. What else for Pisces? Oh, wow. Pet? No, I said motivation. It's meditation. Wow. Soulmate and betrayal. You could be thinking about how you've been loyal to people and you don't really feel like that loyalty has been returned. I feel like you may be thinking about someone who you feel like is your soulmate, but you may just be thinking about all the times that you've been loyal to people and they betrayed you. They may have been soulmates, somebody here to teach you a lesson, or not teach you a lesson, but somebody who you were here to meet up with to have an experience. Sorrow, anxiety. It's funny. I feel like you're meditating on a lot of the things that are behind you because I said something about the past. There's things that are behind you. It's like you've put it behind you now. And it's interesting because what's in front of the girl meditating is the dog, which is the pet, which I see as like loyalty. Sometimes I see it as codependency, but I'm not getting that right now. I feel like you're still focusing on being loyal to yourself and to others, regardless of what has been done to you or what you feel like has been done to you, regardless of the past. But I feel like there is something weighing heavily on you right now, and it could be causing some type of stress or anxiety. I just feel like sometimes you being loyal, you having a good heart, you being pure of intention and pure of heart is stressful because everybody around you is a little shit. A lot of people out here are little shits. And that restraint that I talked about having, that restraint when you have these gifts, it's like it's so hard because you can't be a shit like the rest of the world. Because you will be punished at a larger, greater magnitude than they will. Because you have that vision, that sight. You can't do as the Romans do. You can't, like, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. You can't do that. When in Rome, you still got to act accordingly and act like you got some sense. And I feel like that's extremely stressful. Like, people don't understand how stressful it is to be a good person. But I feel strongly, Pisces, that somebody sees it. Somebody sees it. I also feel like your spirit team sees it. And they're going to throw you a lifeboat, or they're going to throw you a life raft. What is that thing called? It's not a life jacket, but it's that little buoy thing, that little circular thing. They're going to throw you that. So expect something positive to happen. Expect something good to come of a situation that you feel like may be very saddening or bleak or depressing. I feel like the amount of pain that you guys feel is really strong. But it's not like pain that's constant. It's waves. I feel like it's waves, like the ocean. And the waves just last longer than a regular wave that you may see on the ocean. It's like they're super slowed down. And that's what your life has been, kind of like waves of this emotion. And whether the emotion is challenging or rewarding, it comes in waves. I think there was a song like that. You come in waves. Yeah, I can't sing that high, but it was like a really high pitched. Every hour, every day. Like, you come in waves or something like. I think the name of the song was Waves. What else for Pisces? Fighter. You're not going to give up, Pisces. Don't give up. Because I think you do a lot on your own when it comes to persevering, like we talked about. Like, your spirit team sees you fighting. Like, you got your gloves on and you're not even doing anything. It's like your spiritual gloves. You're a fighter. You're not going to give up. I think you guys are thinking about, well, shit, should I go to the dark side? And I feel like Spirit is going to send something or someone or an occurrence or situation to you so that you don't, because they don't want to see you have to feel that pain. You know what I mean? Like, some of you guys may be considering like going to the dark side on a situation. And you're like, well, shit, after everything that I've been through, should I just say fuck it? But because, like how I explained, those people experiencing near-death experiences felt the pain that they caused to other people. It's like your spirit team does not want you to have to feel that at all. They don't want you to have to go through that pain. They don't want you to have to experience that your whole life, because they know that's going to break you down worse than basically surmounting this challenge. That's going to break you down worse than having to experience this wave. Ooh, Dream Girl at the bottom. And then High Priestess. Am I just not making any sense at all? This is what makes you such a beautiful person. And like, even if you're a masculine, like, some of you guys, you know, this is you, right? You are this fighter. You may be meant to show up and fight for someone else, because I know that there are masculines who watch tarot as well. And I do feel like there's a touch of gender in tarot. But I also feel that your masculine and feminine energy is prevalent in your existence. So take it how it resonates when I say this. But I feel like this is representing who you guys are. What's that? Wow, sister. I just want to get a nice screenshot. I just feel like this is representing who you guys are. You guys are fighters. You do not give up. Your spirit team doesn't want you to give up. I feel like some of you guys are just tired of walking this path alone, to be honest with you. Some of you are tired of not having that support system or not having people around you who are loyal. This doesn't even have to be love. This could be friends, family. It's like you feel like no one's been loyal to you. You feel like you're in a ring by yourself, having to fight the world. And it may be strongly a time where you're having this wave of exhaustion from it. There's water in this card, water behind her in that card, water in that card, water on the window of the sorrow card. I think you guys could be in your feelings right now, and it's viable. Like, you can feel it. It's real. And I feel like it's also warranted. What does Pisces need to know, Spirit? Please make it clear and plain. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration. Father, Mother, God for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? The Ten of Cups. It was kind of in reverse, you guys. I feel like a lot of the illusions are being disillusioned. I feel like some of you guys just don't feel safe. You don't feel secure. You don't feel stable. You don't feel supported. A lot of the things that you're going through, it doesn't actually seem like things are going to change. 5 of Cups and the Chariot. You could definitely be feeling really unhappy. And it's not that you don't see the 2 cups that are there. It's like you see the 2 cups that are there. But it's something about it. I'm hearing one is on land, one is in the sea. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, possibly a Cancer. But there's a deep loss. And you're having to figure out which direction you're going to take. You're having to figure out which way you're going to go. Look, Justice. Some of you may have made a plan and you feel like it's not working. Some of you may have to pivot. It's like you're being called to make a choice and take some type of action now. Do something now. You have to do it. This may be a turning point where you feel like you have to go onto your dark side or go into some type of, I don't know, a pit. What else does Pisces need to know, Spirit? Ace of Wands. There's a situation that's not quite over yet. It's not quite done. It hasn't been finalized. It could be something as simple as like, I don't know, there maybe a car broke down and you're struggling to get to work and you're like, I didn't even want to work and I didn't even want to do this fucking job anyway, but I'm doing it because I have to take care of my family and now my car broke down. Like, it feels like everything that you do has been to be a good person and do the right thing and, you know, make sure that things are together. Make sure that people are watched out for, looked out for, taken care of. And it just feels hurtful because it feels like as soon as you think that things are going well, as soon as you think that people have your back, it's like there's another little stab. It might even be just a needle prick, but it's painful. It's like, okay. The 9 of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. But I feel like you don't give up. You don't give up. You come up with new ideas. Once one thing doesn't work, you're going to try something else. What else for Pisces, please? Can I get one more card? Not the 5 of Swords, child. I really don't want to take that 5 of Swords, but it definitely came. It flipped back in the deck, though. Let's see. Page of Cups and the 10 of Wands. You're really close to reaching your destination, Pisces. I feel like you're starting to understand what am I trying to say? You're starting to realize that there are times that call for you to do something that you may not feel like is 100% positive. You're like, I have to get there. I have to get there. I have to get there. And it's not because you want to beat anybody. It's not because you want to come out on top. It's not because you feel like you deserve it more than somebody else. It's literally because you have to. You have to. You have to. And I don't know what this is that I'm feeling, or what exactly is going on in your life, but there's a goal that you have. There's a destination that you're trying to reach. And if you don't get there, I'm not even going to speak on it. You have to get there. And this is like, kind of, to me, it feels like you started walking from really far, like you've been footing it. And you're so close. And it's like it's hurting so bad. But you have to get there. You have to do this. What's the Ten of Cups reversed? What's the Ten of... Yeah, there was some type of bad news that came, or something negative that happened that kind of it flipped your perspective. The High Priest and the Ace of Swords. There could be some bad news from a friend, or something negative happening with a friend, or maybe a kind of close family member. There's loyalty and devotion here. Loyalty and devotion. I feel like you've been loyal and devoted to someone, or you've received loyalty and devotion from someone and then received some type of bad news. And it's making you really unhappy. I don't know what this is. I feel like you've consistently told the truth as well. And you've been really consistent, possibly with your information or your story or whatever this is. But there's some type of bad news, or there's some type of a lack of growth. I almost dropped the deck. What's the Page of Pentacles reversed? What's the Page of Pentacles reversed? The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. It just feels like something is not growing, or there's no fruits of your labor. Or there's some type of desolation. There's something that you're lacking, or you feel like you're lacking, and it's making you unhappy. Six of Cups, Page of Cups. You could have even felt abandoned. This could be abandonment. You could possibly be concerned about abandoning someone or feeling abandoned. Could involve a child or children. It's like you want to have some type of safety and protection, or you want to give someone some type of safety and protection, but you don't know how you're going to do it. Or you want to feel safe and protected, but you don't. What's the Three of Cups? The Chariot. So there is a friend coming in to help. This may be a stranger. I almost bit my tongue and stuttered and shit. This could be a stranger coming in to help. It could be a friend that you know. Cancer energy possibly as well. I don't know. Now, there could be someone here celebrating some type of negativity in your life, but I don't really feel that as much as I feel somebody coming in to like turn the tables. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. See? I don't know if you're like flip flopping though, because it kind of feels like there's times where you feel this momentum and you feel very motivated. You feel like the winds change and you're ready to like do what needs to be done. Like you feel really motivated because you know it's time to move forward. But then there's other times where it's like the truth of the matter is this though. It's like in your spirit, when it comes to your passion and your emotions, you feel ready to go, but there's something physically holding you back. And I don't know what that is. It could be, you could feel like children are holding you back. You could feel like something from your childhood is holding you back. There could be like literal items. What's the, okay. The Hermit, Virgo energy. I feel like you're trying to find help. It's not like you're even being, you know how some people just are in a victim mode and they just complain? You're not doing that. It's like you're searching for help, but you're not finding it. And it's just, I just feel this energy of being defeated, okay? Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Somebody's been communicating in a very like sneaky, fucked up way. I feel like there's some type of information that someone has been trying to keep from you. And you can feel it, but you can't find anything. Like you can't find proof. Like you don't have proof that this is going on, but you can feel it going on. And it has to do with a Virgo or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm very irritated. I'm gonna be honest with you. What's the Chariot with the Three of Cups? The Eight of Swords. That's what I'm saying. It's like in your mind. Oh my God, Pisces. When I tell you, you guys are so strong. Because I feel like this Eight of Swords could be you feeling this way. Somebody's trying to put you in this trap type of energy. Or in this energy of like just having so many options and not knowing which one is the truth. That's really what it feels like. It's like you're surrounded by information, but some of the information is like a decoy or something like that. I don't think you're worried or anxious. I just think that you're trying to mentally get yourself out of something that looks insurmountable. You're trying to mentally get yourself out of something that looks impassable, impenetrable. Like, it feels like you're training your mind. You're mentally free, but you feel like you're not physically free or financially free. So it's like you're using your mind as a way to bring that spiritual freedom into your physical life, into your physical existence. It's very interesting. The Death card and the Lovers. Wow. Yeah, it's like transforming this situation. Like you're trying to use your mind to change the outcome of a situation or transform a situation so that you can have like a shift in this reality that you're facing. I'm telling you, this is literally that narrow pathway I've been telling you about. What's the Ace of Wands? Because here's the idea. The moon. Cancer energy is strong. So late June, early July, Cancer season. The moon. I feel like you have to do something unknown, or you have to go into an unknown place. Yeah, where you are blind. Temperance and the Two of Swords. I feel like you're being called to have courage and go into this unknown place and literally feel nothing. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. Like it just feels spiritual. Like I don't know how to explain this. It's like I hope you get it. You'll get it if it's for you. It's like where your emotions are literally like leveled. It's kind of like she's creating this behind her. Like the Two of Swords talks about somebody not having all the information or not seeing the blessing that's like kind of like right in front of their face. If they just turn around, they'll see it. But I don't think that's the same. It's like you're literally creating it. You're creating it. You're creating it. I get it. Like, it's not that you don't see it behind you. It's literally not there. No one else can see it. And your eyes, you're just in a place where you can't see it yet. But you're literally like closing your eyes and moving across the sky and like doing shit to where you're creating it. It feels like a sped up Lego building video. And you're using your mind's eye to create it. It just feels really beautiful. Kind of like in the episode of Charmed when the house got destroyed and they literally stood there and like chanted and did whatever they had to do and like rebuilt the house after it got blown up. And I know they were facing the house in that video, but it's like you're doing the same thing, but your back is turned and you're allowing. It's so beautiful. What's the Ace of Wands? Five of Cups. Yeah, it's like this pain or this sadness or this sorrow or this loss. Strong Cancer energy with the Moon, the Three of Cups, and the Chariot. Somebody wants you to know It's a feminine energy. They want you to know that they're in a happy place. You may already know this, but you might feel kind of shitty because okay. But they're in a happy place. It's like it's not that you don't see these two cups. It's that in order to get these two, it's like the cups are empty. And you have to use your Jedi mind tricks to fill them up with something. Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Like, you literally have to use your imagination. Like, literally. And, like, these are all the realities that you've already built. 8 years is significant. I'm hearing 8 years. Some of your best ideas come from a place of pain. Some of your best ideas come from a place of loss. That's when you become the most creative. And I know it sounds shitty, but it's like in times where you wanted to create something that may not have been as important as what you're trying to create now, Spirit is trying to remind you that when you're in times of chaos or disarray, when you're in times of ruin or destruction or depression and sorrow, you create some of your best work. And it's that visualization where you're building like the house over again, or you're building like the Lego creation or whatever I'm seeing in my mind. That's what they want you to know, that this is the time, the emotions that you feel right now, the feelings that you feel right now is when you really grind and you create some of the best creations. And I feel like Spirit is telling you to go into that dark place, even though you don't want to. Like, I'm not saying that like it's good to be in a depressive state. I'm not condoning any type of violence or self-harm. What I'm saying is to like feel those feelings, like feel those emotions. I think I'm channeling you guys. Because this whole reading, I've been wanting to cry, like, and I'm not in a bad mood, but it's like a somber, I've been feeling somber today. And like for the past few days, I've just been kind of like in this meditative state where it's just thoughts coming in my mind. And like, they're not bad thoughts or anything. It's just like reflection. And I'm still going to upload this video, even if it's past like the usual time that I upload, because I know it's not going to upload in time. But I'm still going to upload it today for you guys. But it just feels like you've got a really stellar like idea that's coming from a place of like darkness. That's what it feels like. What's the moon? Ouch, my wrist. Sometimes my wrist does this weird thing. I don't know. What's the moon? Two of Swords. I'm telling you. You don't see this new opportunity, or you don't see this new idea, or you don't see, I don't know what this is. It could even be a weapon, some of you. There's an air sign here who's really a shit, I don't know, little shit. There's a King of Swords, Knight of Swords that keeps coming up with this Seven of Swords. What was it? It said, I care about others. Ooh, that's what I was talking about. Somebody's banking on you not seeing this. Justice. It could be a Libra. Could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer. I don't know. Like, you can't see it. Like, you can't see it. They say you can't see it. You can't. You're not meant to see it. I swear to God, I feel like God just really wants you to feel so good, bro. Like, I feel it in my soul. I feel it in my soul. Like, deep down, it's like, God is not going to show you this, bro. You can't see it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, y'all. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Oh, my God. Because you care about other people. And you're not an asshole. You're not a fucking dick. You don't have a dick, so they're giving you a dick. I don't know. I'm just saying. It kind of feels like, you know, I don't know, like, how to explain it. But it's like, it feels like you've kind of been, you know, graped mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And you couldn't fight back because you don't have, like, a literal or metaphorical phallus. And you're being given one because you're going to use it the right way. Like, I know that sounds really stupid. It kind of does. But it's like, I hope you get what I'm saying. Get out of here. The Six of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Your victory is hidden from you right now. The sun is about to rise. You've been in a long night, and I don't think it's a dark night of the soul or anything like that, but it's been a dark night. You've been in a long nighttime period. I fucking... What's the Five of... Ooh. The Seven of Pentacles just bent up. What's the Five of Cups? You've been waiting for this for a long time. Long time, bro. A long time. What's the Five of Cups? You're approaching your destination. The Nine of Swords. Yeah. Stress and anxiety. Sleepless nights. But it could also be like restlessness. Like, it's like you're trying to figure out how to materialize the things that you need to materialize within that cup. Four of Swords and the Two of Cups. I think you've had a lot of nights, a lot of long nights where you've dreamed about this. Some of you incarnated into this life possibly with another person or in a contract with another person who has not shown up. And I don't really want to like get too deep into the woo-woo shit, but that's what I'm feeling right now. It feels like you feel betrayed by a person who incarnated in this lifetime with you. Oh my God, I'm seeing it. They're red, orange, yellow. The root chakra, the solar plexus, the sacral. I'm seeing a red like dot in my crystal. And it's like starting off really small and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Looks like the sun. So it might be a Leo or could be a fire sign. But either way, it doesn't have to be. What I'm saying is, you've dreamt of this person. Like, these are the two cups. And you see it. But you may feel slighted Because I think your soul knows that this person is meant to be with you and you're meant to be with them, either in friendship, in business, or love. I don't care. And it's like your dreams are haunted by this person. Like you probably have like recurring dreams and you're haunted by them. But they've been communicating with you. That could also be a reason why you feel sad or betrayed. Like, and you may not know exactly what I'm talking about, but there's a feeling that I feel like somebody who resonates with this reading has, like when you look up at the moon, when you see the moon, when you, because the moon is here, like literally that's the moon card, but it's here as well, and then it's in this card, and I'm seeing the moon on my Roku right now, and it's the same crescent. There's like this feeling of knowing that this person was supposed to be like your partner or your supporter or like your fighter, like your security. They're searching for you. Because you've been walking the path alone. Justice is blind. I also heard that. Justice is blind. Somebody could be blind. I don't know. There's something about blindness associated with this Justice card or this Libra. Justice is blind. So you're not going to see it. What's the Nine of Swords? Queen of Swords. Yeah, I just feel like you know why you're stressed, or you know why this anxiety is pulsating through you, like you're having to deal with it. Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus energy, possibly Virgo, Libra. I feel like you're worried about this person. Like your soul is worried about this person because they come to you in dreams. I think this is something that you don't even really fully like understand. Like you're not even fully aware of like the dynamics of what I'm talking about, but it may seem familiar to you what I'm saying. So it's basically like you incarnated with this person. You know that you guys incarnated together. Maybe you were born in the same year or very similar years, and you haven't found this person yet, and it's making you worried that maybe they died, or maybe they didn't make it through the incarnation, and your soul is concerned because you've consistently been searching for them in these people, and it's like the people who you thought was this person was not this person, but whoever this is, they are fighting to try to get to you, to basically rescue you. And I know this is going to sound corny as fuck, because I don't think you should wait on anybody to rescue you. But that's the message I'm getting, bro. It's like your soul is committed to learning the truth. I think that's why you strive and push so hard to be in some type of prominent position, because you want them to be able to find you. And I'm talking about pure 5D shit, bro. It's like you know that they're coming towards you and you guys are going to have a celebration, but it's like you're both unhappy because they're searching and they haven't found you and you haven't been found. Or you're the masculine searching and you haven't found this person and they're sad or like disheveled a bit because you haven't found them. The feminine is waiting to be found and the masculine is searching. I swear to God. Like, and y'all know I do not swear to God. But I swear to you, this is the message. And it's creepy. And it's like you can feel their stress or their worry. And they can feel yours. But with this Ace of Wands, it kind of feels that you might have found this person or they may be very close. What's the Five of Swords? Shadow side. That's the devil. Sheesh. This King of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. King of Swords, Eight of Pentacles with the devil. What else? Is this Five of Swords? Oh, baby. Baby. And the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. And the Six of Swords. This is a little cryptic. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. It's a little cryptic. What it kind of feels like is that you guys are trying to hide from the devil. This is weird. I'm getting like I'm getting some creepy messages because it feels like because the High Priestess is about it's an energy of things being hidden. You know, that's one of the meanings of the card, right? Something being secret, something being hidden, very cryptic stories like fairy tales, you know, nightmare stories, ghost stories, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter, just stories. Secretiveness, crypticness, like it just feels weird. Like, and what I'm getting is like you're hiding, you're trying to hide. It's like you're trying to be prominent energetically so that this person can find you, but there's also someone chasing you and this person. And it's a demon. But it's like it's like you have to go into the shadows to step into the light. I'm thinking of those Instagram videos. They may be on TikTok too. But when they talk about women getting together and like saying a bunch of profound things and then like talking about and snapping, like when we was talking about at the end of the day gotta end, and then they say, right? Or the other one when I said, when it's all said and done, what's done will be said, And it's like a meme, like it's like a joke, but that's what I'm hearing right now. Like, like how can you step out of the dark if you're afraid of the light? Like, I don't know. Like, it feels like you're trying to hide who you are from this demon who will also recognize you. It's like the person who you're looking for and who's looking for you will recognize you if you get into a certain position, but the demon will also recognize you too. And I feel like a lot of the situations that you've been in with some raggedy people have been like this demon's minions. Like, you haven't even met the big dog yet. It's been their minions. And they've been able to keep you at bay so that you maybe are slowed down or less likely to find this person. But it's like now, you know, and they know, and you're about to reach a destination with this Six of Swords and this Nine of Pentacles. And I just feel like you're single-handedly it's like you're single-handedly busting out. Like, I don't know. Sims 2 busting out? I don't know. What's the shadow side? Ooh, the Temperance. Get the fuck out of here. You could also be trying to balance your light and your dark side. Some of you could be the demon. And listen, folks are not going to like me saying that because everybody's so fucking sensitive. But, like, get over it. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but, like, I'm going to read the message. I'm shuffling the cards. I'm giving y'all the messages. You love when I tell you the shit that blows in your booty hole. We don't do that. You love when I tell you the shit that blows your head up. But when I say something that y'all don't like, you like, fuck that bitch. Well, fuck me then. Because what I see right here is you, dark light. You're trying to balance the darkness and the light. Because if you go too much on the dark side, whatever this fucker is that's looking for you, they gonna find you. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. And then I'm also hearing, run and tell that, run and tell that, run and tell that, homeboy, homeboy. We gon' find you, we gon' find you. He said, they snatching your people up. Wait, they climbing in your windows and snatching your people up, trying to grape them. So you need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, because they snatching everybody out here. He said, you dumb. You are really dumb for real. They made a remix to that man situation. That's crazy. Oh my God. Six of Swords. Six of Cups. It's like reaching salvation. It's literally like reaching salvation. You're approaching it. And you in this boat like, I'm finna find it. Like, you getting mad now. Your energy is getting upset now. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you trying to balance out this demon, the world, And the Emperor. Because it's like you just want a place of peace. You just want a place of peace. But it's like your soul is remembering who and what you've come from. What's this High Priestess? Bitch. All right. What's the High Priestess? Let me shuffle, I guess. They want me to shuffle, child. Because we have 2 High Priestesses out here. Oh my God. My head is itching too. Okay. What's the High Priestess? Ooh. He reversed. Yep. And I feel like this King of Pentacles is that King of Swords. Somebody's control, like their reign of control over you is over. Tower. And the Emperor. Yeah, someone's losing their power, and you can tell someone's losing their position or they're losing their power. I don't know who this is. Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, possibly Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I mean, it feels like more like a Libra if there's any air sign. I've been picking up on Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, all those signs lately. 10 of Pentacles and the Sun. Someone's position is being taken over, or it's time for someone to step down, or there's something about a succession. Because look, the 10 of Pentacles has this man and this woman back here, right? With the dog. And then the Emperor has the little kid versions. And this older man is here looking. It's like, that might not be his kids right here. Like, that might be one of his kids. It's not incestuous. But what I'm saying is, it's like he watched these children grow up and now he's got grandchildren or something like that. It's time for him to step down. And you know this intuitively, or you can feel this. Somebody I feel like has been creating destruction for a long time. Or there's some type of empire being dismantled. I don't know if this is like the fear that someone has created being broken down. Rapunzel in a tower type energy. What's this 5 of Swords, though? What's the 5 of Swords? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The 3 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. I feel like you're getting an opportunity that is coming from the fact that you, have been in pain. There's some type of pain or sorrow or sadness here that's creating an opportunity. I'm telling y'all are sitting here building something with your mind. And I'm standing on business when I say it. You're building something with your mind. And there's some shit going on that you can't see. Or it's like spirit's not letting you see it. You gotta really be tapped in if you want to understand what I'm saying right now. Like, I'm not even trying to be talking shit, but this feels like you predicted the downfall or the demise of something big. Somebody's trying to hide it as well. Somebody's trying to hide some type of breakdown or downfall or demise of something big. What's this Ace of Pentacles? The Sun. Yeah. The Star and the King of Cups. Just stay hopeful. Stay hopeful, optimistic, stay positive. Because you know somebody's going down. You know somebody's going down. You know. So Spirit is telling you to stay calm and hopeful and optimistic, because there are people who are going to be coming at you with these swords. This Five of Swords energy. But it's like something about these fairies being around and like... What's this Knight of Cups, Temperance? Page of Swords. Ten of Wands. Yeah, so what I'm basically seeing, you guys, and there's the Page of Cups again and the Six of Wands. What I'm seeing, you guys, is that something that you're doing, something that you're doing, something that you're fighting so hard to do or have or be or like create, is you're creating it, right? And this could be, you could feel burdened by like how many ideas you have. Your ideas, they could be very heavily weighing on you because you want to do so much, but you feel like you can't. You can. I'm sitting here telling you, you can. You can do whatever it is you put your mind to. You can do whatever it is you want to. But I understand from this reading why you feel like you can't. And it's because there's been this looming dark energy around you that's coming from this Emperor, King of Pentacles reverse type of energy. This is a broke bitch. This is a broke, raggedy, nothing, no name, nobody ass bitch. I don't know who it is, but this person's energy has been looming over you. Could be a father, could be a ex-husband, baby daddy. But it's somebody who's trying to have this control over you, and their reign of terror is over. Whatever they've been hiding from you, it's about to be discovered. Whatever that you haven't been able to find proof of is coming. Whatever somebody has tried to take from you, because we saw the Nine of Pentacles, so it feels like inheritance. That's it. The Six of Wands is here, bro. Like, the Six of Wands is here. What deck am I using, Spirit? What deck? What deck am I using? What deck am I using? Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. Y'all be sure to like the video. And donate if you can, y'all, please. It's really helping. I'm literally so close. What else does Pisces need to know? Caution. Use caution when making financial decisions. Careful not to overspend on wants instead of needs. More going out than coming in. Okay, ask for help. Consider asking for help with regard to your financial problems. Look at your financial situation from a new perspective. You still have some resources remaining. Yeah, so try to maximize your resources. There's going to be an opportunity or some type of financial gain, or there's something coming in that frees you up from this, like, it might be debt or like some type of looming cloud. But there's going to be somebody who wants to take it from you, or there's going to be a situation where you have to be very careful about it. Okay, setback says your attempts to increase your income have been largely unsuccessful. This financial setback is forcing you to get more organized with your finances. Don't lose hope. Use this time to learn from your mistakes. That's what I'm saying. You still have resources left, and it's a lesson. So if you remember that it's a lesson and you watch your ass, okay, then something is going to work out successfully. Watch your ass, though, because it's sticking out. Some of y'all got a fat ass. Okay, what else does Pisces need to know? Denial. Perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. What are you refusing to see? It's better to live in truth than a lie. If you've been putting a false front to make money, it's time to remove the mask. And then we have setbacks again. An offering. The universe will meet all your needs. Consider having a money altar. Call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you during this time. That might be what you guys are already doing, but like, I feel like that's what this Sun card and this Ace of Pentacles is right here. Call on your spirit guides. Call on your team. What else? Growth. Expect good news and money matters. A raise, a new job offer. Money will soon start flowing to your business, promising opportunities awaiting. And at the bottom, you have Money MGR, Money Manager. This card could indicate your career or finances could take a giant leap forward. Consider careers in money management, banking, accounting, or anything in finance. You can expect a happy outcome when it comes to your finances. And then unexpected. Prepare for unexpected financial loss. This financial crisis may be out of your control, but you can still control the outcome. Deal with things head on and try to prepare for the unexpected before it happens. So this is the thing. I feel like there is a situation where you burn through money. Don't know why. It could possibly not necessarily be completely your doing 100%, but you play a role. Take ownership, right? I'm taking ownership of my fucked up credit and situations that I've been having to get through, that I've been honestly trying to get through, but it's hard because, life is depressing sometimes. And I'm not making an excuse. What I'm saying is, it's hard to get ahead when you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's pretty much what my situation is. I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. I don't want to send my kids to school with too small, pants and shirts and clothes. I don't want to send my kids to school without jackets in the wintertime. I don't want to, send my kids to school without haircuts, looking crazy every day, looking like Wolverine. And it's like, sometimes I've had to, because sometimes I just haven't had the money. But there are times, when I look at their face, and, there are times when I argue and disturb my peace to beg their dad and have to cuss him out because he's not doing what he's supposed to do. I'm not doing that anymore. Like, I haven't been doing that for a long time, y'all. I used to go back and forth with him, and he knew what he was doing, and he still did it anyway. And he still does that type of shit, waiting on me to respond. I cannot. Like, I be feeling good because I know I'm getting through it. But, like, I can't keep repeating that cycle. I refuse. Because every week, every month, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. And I can't do it. And I just feel that it's time for the tides to change. The waves to calm. Because they've been very vicious for you, Pisces. And you're going to have an increase, but it's very much so necessary for you to make the best decisions that you can and be real about it. Because, again, we have water right here on the beach, the waves. You got to be real about it so that you can escape this demon. You have to. So when they give you this, what they're basically saying is, don't let other people fuck it up and don't fuck it up yourself, okay? What else does Pisces need to know when it comes to these messages? Athlete. The situation could involve an athlete feeling like a movie. At the bottom, you may find yourself in situations that feel like you're in some dream or that you're in a movie. Things may turn out better than anticipated. And speechless. Yeah, you're going to be speechless. This could involve an athlete. I don't know. But something is going to feel like a movie or it's going to feel unreal. What else does Pisces need to know? Gossip. Rumors are being spread at this time. Be mindful of who you talk to and talk around. Pretending. Someone is pretending to be one way when they're really another. Yeah. And fright. Someone could scare you or you may be scared at this time. So yeah, there's somebody gossiping to you to try to make you afraid. That could be that King of Swords, Seven of Swords that we kept seeing. Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords that we kept seeing. I don't know who this is, but there's somebody pretending to be your friend or pretending to like be loyal or something, and they're betraying you behind your back or something like that. Somebody's gossiping. What else does Pisces need to know? Joy, feeling extremely happy. And then we have defensive with the boxing gloves. You may have to defend yourself. Also, someone could be very defensive. You're going to have to defend this opportunity. You're going to have to defend this opportunity. You're going to have to defend it against people who want to take it from you. You're going to have to defend it against people who want to trick you out of it. But you're going to have to fight for this opportunity and not in a way where you're like being nefarious, but I don't know, Pisces. It kind of feels like there may be something that you have to really fight for. Pinky promise. A promise has been made. Yeah, you're not going to lose something. You have to fight for it. You have to push. It's like that type of shit be pissing me off because like you guys, I be making shorts and stuff for mom jeans, right? Like when I make long form content, that's why I haven't put any shorts on mom jeans lately. Like if you watch that channel, I had like tried to upgrade my like shorts game or whatever to make it like look nicer, and I started putting the captions on there, and I was using CapCut, right? Now all of a sudden, as of like April 30th or whatever, they put it behind a paywall. They put the captions that were free. Like some of them were, some of them were like you had to pay for them anyway, but there were a lot of good ones. Like the one I was using was free. Like a lot of the stuff that you see me use is usually free, to be honest with you. The only things that I pay for like right now is like thumbnails, like the app that I use for thumbnails. And I felt like it was a valid investment because there were times where I was like using some really like detailed thumbnails, and then when I do my other videos I have to make thumbnails, and it looks real dumb when you have a watermark like in the corner of your thumbnail that you can't cover up or get rid of. So no, even if I tried to like erase it out through the phone, like it just looks weird. Like I'm not good at that. So I tried to do it different ways, but like I'm just saying, like it just feels kind of like Spirit doesn't want you to give up. They want you to keep fighting because you are a fighter. Like every time a door gets closed in your face, you find a window, you find a crack in the foundation that you can get through to get where you need to go and do what you need to do. So it's like, it really feels like they don't want you to give up, but they do want you to be real with yourself. Whenever you have to be real with yourself, be real with yourself. And figure out what the cause is of whatever it is you're feeling at that moment in time. But then also, don't like lay down and die. Like, don't give up on yourself. What else does Pisces need to know? Broken. Something is broken. This could be a heart, a promise, or a situation. We just saw that pinky promise card. Accident. Someone could be someone could have been involved in an accident. Someone could have also made a mistake. Yeah. Either you broke a promise and you feel bad about it, or someone else broke a promise to you and they feel bad about it. Warning. This is a warning. You need to proceed with caution, or a situation could be dangerous. Okay, so just mind your emotions when you're driving, Pisces. Some of you could find out about some type of gossip or something that's going on behind your back. That could be very like devastating, or something could be happening that's kind of devastating. But don't put yourself in a position where you're in danger. I don't know how else to say that. What else does Pisces need to know? I don't know. I might upload this tomorrow. Blackmail. Someone could be getting blackmailed. Fork in the road. And insecure. Yeah, I feel like this could be you. Like someone could be trying to blackmail you into feeling away. Make you anxious about something, worried about something. And you have to make a decision, but you don't know what decision to make. What else does Pisces need to know? Behind the scenes. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. Things are happening that you can't see. Therapist and cash flow. I don't know. There may be some money in you, like visiting a therapist. You may become a therapist at some point or another. Or there's like some type of financial gain that you could have from seeing a therapist. Seeing through the fog. You're about to see what's going on behind the scenes when it comes to someone getting blackmailed or forced to make a choice that they're not comfortable with. Halloween and evil eye. Yeah, so someone has been wishing negative intent on you since October last year. What else does Pisces need to know? Humor. It's gonna be funny. Listen, whatever I'm channeling when it comes to like the heaviness, it's gonna lighten up. The sun is coming out. Okay. Don't allow this to overtake you. Just try to focus on what you need to do. Muse, you are inspirational to someone, and childish. Someone is being very childish. Yeah, I feel like you make someone happy, but they're being childish. They're being a little bitch about it. Or I don't know. I don't know. It's like you do something that someone enjoys, or you do something good for a person, but they don't want to acknowledge you for it. That's kind of how I feel sometimes, like with this channel, y'all. That's how I feel with a lot of things that I do. I feel like people don't appreciate it ever. And I don't know, I don't know. I can't be anything but myself. And for those of you who do appreciate me, that's why I tell you I read for y'all. I don't read for anybody. If folks come on here and they can't like the video and they can't subscribe and they can't leave a comment for the algorithm or donate to, like, how the fuck are you going to come over here and listen to me read and not do anything to support the channel? And God forbid it comes down to me and my children being on the street. My children ain't gonna be on the street because their dad will take care of them, but I'll be on the street and he'll be grateful for it. That's basically what it boils down to. They can go to a shitty school district where kids are fighting and beating each other up all the time, which is what I don't want. Cause I was in that school district getting beat up and having to fight all the time and ended up pregnant. And I don't want that for my children. But he'll take them in. But I'll be homeless, trying to figure out where I'm going to go. And you'll see my backgrounds change and me always being in some random place that you don't know where I'm at. And he'll be happier for it. So that's why I don't give a fuck about like saying to the people who be on here like not doing anything to support, bro. Like, people get upset about it, and like the lady was in the comments, and it really upset me because like I really try not to read comments, y'all, but it really upset me because it's like, oh, I really love and I really enjoy your channel, but I can't ride with you right now because the way you're going about, I understand you should ask for help, but the way you're going about it is abrasive or whatever she said, and I can't be here with that, and I get it, but like, God. It's like, yeah, ask for help, but don't ask too much, bitch. Yeah, you should be able to ask for help, but you done it enough, so shut the fuck up now. I don't be wanting to go off like this, y'all. I really don't be wanting to say anything at all. I just be wanting to read the cards. I didn't even want to put that fucking GoFundMe up. I just feel like that's what this is. I feel like somebody wants to be able to get the benefits of being around you or having you in their life or being in your energy without giving anything back. And that's why it makes me emotional, because I feel it, because I'm experiencing it. But what I feel is that it's like they're trying to trick you into thinking that you are getting something or trick you into staying when they're not giving anything. And you're going to see through it. You're going to see everything. What's been done is going to be said. When everything is said and done, what's done is going to be said, bro. What's done is going to be said. And you're going to laugh about it. You're going to laugh about it. New job. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Childish and self-reflection. So make sure you understand it goes both ways. Because damn it, if God ain't showing me things right now that I need to see, so allow this time to see that person or see the situation as like an example. Because someone's childishness is causing you to be able to like have a new job, or someone's blackmail or negative behavior is being revealed, but it's also revealing an opportunity coming to you. But it's very important that you look at the ways that you've shown up. And it goes back to the near-death experience that I was talking about in the beginning. Like, it goes back to like you feeling the pain that you may have caused to yourself and to others. You knowing the ways that you may have hurt others. You seeing the different situations that you could have been in that may have been counterproductive or counterintuitive to what you know is right. The ways that you sabotaged yourself. Like, that's what all of this shit is about. Like, that's what tarot is really about. But can't no real tarot reader actually talk about that because they wouldn't get nowhere. Eternal charisma. Interesting. That was popping. If any tarot reader actually talked about what was beneficial to tarot and they... Let me be quiet. No, I'm going to say it. If any tarot reader actually talked about what was beneficial to tarot or what was really beneficial from tarot and all of these self-developments, and they're not white, they're not going to get anywhere. Except for maybe the few tokens that they use to show the other niggas that they can try real hard. Okay? What's the advice for Pisces, Spirit? I appreciate you if you're still here. Resilience. If you're still here, put a 100 in the chat. And that's how because I want to put reference to who I'm reading for. I really do. Okay? Put a 100 in the chat if you're still here. Resilience. And it's a fox on there. What have I been talking about the whole time? Eternal charisma is at the bottom. Wow. And balanced emotions. Like, honestly, y'all, I'm not upset, but I just, the waves come, and I'm going to channel, and I'm going to read the cards, because this is what God has given me the gift to do, and I'm not going to be fucking ashamed of it. And if people are turned off by me and me being genuine in who I am and the package that it comes in, then God help you. Because more than likely, you're projecting the same energy that you're running from on me. Resilience. Let's read that first. Jeez. There we go. There it is. So resilience says, there might be a task you have to undertake that will be difficult, unpleasant, or inconvenient. It may affect other people's feelings, but you are obliged to first make sure that you are safe and provided for. When our physical needs are not met, elevating the mind and soul can sound impossible. Use your positive attitude and steady temperament to avoid focusing on feelings of guilt or doubt, which I have not been successful in lately. Dealing with adversity makes us more resilient, and it does the same for others. We cannot shield our loved ones from difficulties, but we can be there to hold their hand and offer our understanding and empathy. I was about to say universal understanding and empathy. You are making the right move. So this says, use this card when you need to stay sharp and clever. This is not a card to use for deceit, But it's about becoming mindful, cunning, and finding a creative way to provide for your own needs. Imagine the clever fox finding and learning the ways around the hunter's traps. Look for ideas all around. And it says, I am resilient. That's probably this Five of Swords, y'all. That's what I was feeling. I don't feel like the Five of Swords is negative. I feel like that's just what needs to be done. You know? And, it's just, that's what needs to be done. And you're doing it. So that's what I feel. Eternal. I just want to look at this eternal charisma, because it definitely showed itself. Now, this says you are captivating and have a charming personality that attracts others. You are charismatic and you radiate with a luminous glow. You have so much to offer. Believe in yourself and what you stand for, and don't be afraid to share your vision. Be a social butterfly and make connections with others as you pursue your dreams. Channel your strength, but don't be scared to show your vulnerability. Wow. Eternal charisma forms within. It is not defined by money or age. Charismatic souls are genuinely interested in the people around them and make everyone feel special. Which you guys are, okay? I'm fucking special. You're fucking special. That's why I was saying before, we're all unique, but we're all the same, because we each are that way. Now, it says meditate with this card when you need to recharge your energy before or after a busy social event. Often an overwhelming crowd can drain our batteries and leave us in a mood for quiet time with a good book and a blanket. You can also use this card when you feel self-conscious or when you want to focus on your appearance. See yourself as the butterfly that helps flowers open up and bloom, spreading the positive energy from flower to flower while drinking the sweet nectar of delight. Wow, I attract others. Okay. Oh, wow, I'm shocked. The video is still recording. Balanced emotions, you guys. Let's just finish it off. Balanced emotions says jellyfish are graceful creatures that trust the ocean's currents, and we were talking about waves, to take them to their destination. Take a moment to evaluate the way you spend your energy. Sometimes we cannot see the grand picture and get caught up in the moment. If we are unable to see the lesson a situation is teaching us, we can get entangled in our emotions and the need for control. Okay, I'm getting a message I'm going to tell y'all at the end. It also says, are you holding on too tightly to feelings that don't serve you well? It's easier to see the solution when you feel calmer. Find a peaceful place in your home or outside where you can spend some time allowing your emotions to exist without judgment. Take a breath, acknowledge them, and let go of those that no longer support you. Use this card when you need a step back to rebalance your position. Keep your talisman close when you are around triggers that activate you more than usual, whether that's a person, a place, or a memory. Envision the jellyfish's peaceful flow and existence every time you find yourself circling back to the negative feelings. Be mindful not to suppress this energy because it could erupt. Instead, try to observe patiently and find your balance. I am gentle with my feelings. I don't know what else to say, guys. I was getting a message where I feel like when this, whatever this is that's coming in, right? This growth, you got new job, you got the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles, you got growth right here. When whatever this is that's coming, this Ace of Wands is underneath. Six of Wands is over here. I feel like just be aware. Just be aware. Try to be as aware as possible. Because I need this advice as much as y'all need this advice. And if the shoe fits, wear it. So that you can, get new shoes. I don't know. But what I was getting from the message was kind of like, there's a time coming in where you'll have the ability and the cause to be petty. You will. You'll have the ability and the cause to be petty, reckless, and childish. And that's what Spirit wants you to pay attention to. It's like, hey, you know what I mean? Focus on loyalty, not only to other people, but more importantly to yourself. So if there's a situation that you guys are facing that comes up to where it challenges that internal authority, or where it kind of skews the vision that you see of that internal authority and what you need to really be doing, take a look in the mirror, okay? Because I do it every day. I do my best to do it every day. But I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Because, I mean, that's what the internal charisma card was talking about. It's like, yeah, be resilient. Try to keep it together. But when you feel like you need to say what you need to say what the fuck you need to say. Because a lot of people in the public are bullies to content creators. And I'm quite frankly pretty fucking sick of it. Because it's like, yes, you guys are the reason why we're here. But it doesn't mean that we're your slaves. Because that's real fucked up. Why would you want somebody to be in that position? You don't want to be in that position. Nobody wants to be in that position. So when people are like, oh, well, you know, subscribers and followers, they're the reason why you famous. Yeah, I mean, yes. But at the same time, it's also because of my own desire. Like, if I hadn't have decided to create the channel, you would never know about me. So it's a group effort. It's not just one person. It's not just me. It's not just y'all. It's everybody. We are collective. And I don't know. Listen, I said what the fuck I said. Any final advice for Pisces? Oh. It's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Just relax and trust. Period, Pisces. So I hope that helped you guys. I love you. I do. You know? I'm like that person who is just brutally honest sometimes. And it's not always easy to hear. You know, sometimes I'm a human too. You know, I can't be a robot all the time. But I really do love you guys. And I hope the message has helped you. I honestly feel that there's an energy. There's an energy or an entity that's really been like hounding y'all and chasing y'all down for a long time. And there's a place that you're going where this entity or this energy can't go if you don't let it. So don't let it. And I'll see y'all next time. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, donate to the GoFundMe in the description box if you can, you guys. I really appreciate it. Everyone who's donated, thank you so much. Just thank you so much, okay? And you will be entered if you donate into the raffle that we're going to try to hopefully have once I move and I'm in my place. So that I can, you know, give back to you guys as well. But share the video, get in the comments, and remember, this is our circle, boos. Bye.